George, it looked like you were grinding a little bit with first pitch strikes and 3-ball counts, but how much more well-equipped are you to be able to grind through those types of sequences to be able to get through 6 maybe than earlier in your career?
Yeah, I mean, I'm never out of it. It's 3-0, 3-1. I'm always going to fight to get back in the count. Yeah, I had 3 walks tonight, whatever, but, I was able to limit the damage when I got the guys on base, which was good. Yeah, I was trying to be a little fine, just really fine tonight, just really get it in there, and I think mentally that was kind of hurt me a little bit. I just attack the zone, get ahead, instead of trying to really throw like these crazy strikes. But yeah, I'm kind of glad I just grinded out tonight.
It looked like the stuff was pretty crisp, the ball, the velo and everything was moving a lot. I mean,
yeah.
Does that influence your mindset? Like, you see how good your stuff is and like, I can place it right here, because, I mean, that's something you believe.
Yeah, usually, I mean, that's how I am every game. Tonight I just was so focused on, like, getting in on the sinker, I kind of just lost, like, just my ability. Or I didn't lose it, but just I lost focus on just kind of getting ahead and, not trying too hard to, make the right pitch and right in the beginning. So
On the bunt play there, Cal kind of motioned for you to go to first, but was that the but it seemed like that was the only play you could make. You were falling forward there.
I was throwing forward all day, every day. So I got him.
He doesn't trust your athleticism, or what?
I don't know what it is, but.
Were you surprised at how that play developed in general, just like the suicide squeeze attempt and runners at first and third, and just the sequencing of that game at that point, just that they were going for that? And
yeah, thank you. I mean, I'll take that. Yeah, I was kind of throwing that at bat, kind of get the double play, and then that definitely helped me. And then I was able to, was 2 outs after that, and yeah, then it just kind of made my job a little easier. I kind of go get a strikeout instead of kind of worrying about a ground ball or something like that. So, yeah, keep bunting.
With the walks, I mean, it seems like you just have a mentality shift of, not letting them bother you as much. Just when did that start, and how has that helped you?
I don't know. I guess I realized when I started walking just more and more people this year, I just kind of had to just forget about it. Yeah, I mean, early on, I feel like I just didn't have quite the command I wanted to, but lately I've been doing well, and whenever it does happen, I know that I'm good enough to get the next guy and just get out of the inning. So I still am stressing it a lot, but not as much as in the past, I guess.
Do you think that that mentality has kind of helped you this season, especially as you were kind of working your way back and you were having those games where maybe the command wasn't there, but now that you're at that point where it's more consistent, having that mindset can kind of just help you get through outings like this?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, tonight they really made me grind it out. And also, it kind of helps me get out of the zone more often with that mentality. So, yeah, that's something I'll stick with. Yeah.
Thanks, George.
Thank you, George.
Yeah, tough one tonight. Thought George pitched a really good ball game. Gave us 6 strong. He got into a little trouble there in the second, but was able to get out of it. Just the one single run there in the fourth. I thought his stuff was good. His fastball was good. It seemed like he was just missing outside the zone, but continued to do what he does and gave us 6 strong. Bullpen I thought did a great job, and kept things right where they were. Offensively, Springs was tough. Again, moving the ball around, changing speeds on it, and had us fooled a little bit. But Randy able to give us the 1 run there to tie it, and then a couple opportunities in extra innings, but weren't able to cash in, and that was the ball game. So tough one tonight.
Dan, after Wilson misses the double play opportunity and Cole draws that walk, like what's going through your mind at that point?
Yeah, I mean, these guys they fight till the end, and that's what they were continuing to do, and I think there was no doubt we were going to win that game. It felt like we were in a really good spot, and that's just what these guys continue to do, and just didn't go our way tonight.
Dan, there you had runners first and second. You had Luke up on deck. Mormon, you brought Vic back out. Was the plan to bunt him and get the runner to third? You kind of got a break with Polo working the walk there.
Yeah, I mean, wanted to get the sack and move the runners up 90 feet that's the play right there in that situation and just weren't able to execute it.
Vic's a pretty good bunter, but they had everybody drawn in pretty tough. How tough is that to get the bunt down in that situation?
I mean,
Playing that tight?
you're trying to bunt at the third base and make him field the ball, and then he's got to vacate the bag. So I think it just he just didn't get on top of it.
And offensively, what have you seen over the past week or so? You've hit a lot of homers, but struggling to, I guess, consistently be able to cash in.
Yeah, I thought as well as Springs moved the ball around and did what he did. I thought we hit a lot of balls hard tonight too, and I think you think about several guys, Garf, JP, Julio, stung the ball several times and nothing to show for it. You get some of those to fall and things. You feel like things start moving. It just didn't fall tonight, he was a tough customer.
You faced him 4 times this season. I think one time he's thrown a bunch of changeups to you. Tonight he used the fastball a little bit more, the cutter more. Just kind of a little different look to maybe you saw the last couple of times.
Yeah, I mean, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to pitch. He's going to change speeds. He's going to mix it up on you, and that's what he continued to do tonight, and it kept us off stride.
George, he had only 13 first pitch strikes out of 25 batters, and he had 18 3-ball counts. That's not George by any means, but he didn't, it didn't seem like to panic. He just kind of grinded it out. It wasn't the prettiest outing, but you got to do that when you're a big leaguer, right?
Yeah, I mean that's I think that's what I was mentioning before. It looked like he was just missing off the edges several times, and that put him in like you were saying, some tougher counts, and he was behind a little bit early in the game, but again worked through that second inning and got through that, and like you said, this is the time of year, and that's he really gutted it out and gave us the 6 that we needed.
And going back to Victor, what did you like about what he was able to do for you today, just in his first game back at the major league level?
Yeah, really nice catch out in right center, and picked up a base hit too. Nice solid line drive. So good to see that from Vic, no doubt. And again, just he brings the energy. He infuses so much into the dugout, the clubhouse, and having him back was great to see him, and great to have him back in the on the field tonight.
Thanks.
Thank you.